Okay, man. Former NFL star T.O., aka Terrell Owens, versus the best defender ever, a Karen. Let's get into this video.
What's going on, folks?
I'm driving to my mailbox. She telling me I'm speeding, telling me to slow down.
Slow down, and he rolled down his window and he started harassing.
First of all, I didn't harass you. She telling me to slow down. I said, what do you mean slow down? I said, yo, I'm just going to the mailbox. And then she goes, get the fuck out the middle of the road.
Across the street and you almost hit me.
First of all, I didn't almost hit you. Now you just making up stuff.
No, I literally
Just like a Karen.
You almost hit me.
How did I almost hit you? And I'm going to the mailbox.
I was a Karen.
Yeah, I called you a Karen when I came over here after you said I called the police. Absolutely. Then you went on to say, oh, I'm the subject of the HOA meeting, this and that and the other. I got liens and shit on my house, this and that and the other. Then you start bringing up my status, who I was, my HBO, my VH1. You the one brought it up, lady. I did it. You did it. You did.
Hey, folks.
First of all, I didn't almost hit her. Sir, no, I'm fine, sir.
What's going on, folks?
As I'm watching that, I'm thinking to myself, wait. All of this started because he was allegedly speeding to get to the mailbox? Like, what? This is prime Karen activity, bro. Like, you mad because he's driving to the damn mailbox? Allegedly, he almost hit you and he said he didn't. So, bro, this is what I be talking about. And this is so prevalent in all of these Karen encounters. You know, a wild Karen has appeared. It's always over some minor ass shit. It's always over something like when you hear about it later in the day, you're like, wait, she got mad over that? She got mad over like it's always like that. It's always some minor thing. And then I'm watching, I'm like, yo, this is going in that playlist, bro. You already know the playlist I'm talking about. The This is 2022 playlist. Because how miserable of a person do you have to be? And yes, you have to be miserable to be, okay, you have to be miserable to be labeled a Karen. That's first of all. But you have to be miserable to get mad at someone driving to the damn mailbox, bro. Like, it don't even make sense, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, to be labeled a Karen, it's always over some minor thing. Something like you see it happening, you just drive by like, oh God, here we go. You know what I'm saying? Like, always some crazy small thing that you forget about the next day. You know what I'm saying? And then, as always, in all of these Karen encounters, she always got to start making stuff up. She always got to use her damn victim status and shit like that, and making it seem like just because he's a black man, you know. God, I don't mean to laugh, but just because he's a black man, all of a sudden she's a victim, and all of a sudden he's a perpetrator. Like, it's a formula to these Karen encounters, bro. I'm starting to notice that shit. Eventually, I'll have everything written down for this formula, but you start to notice a lot of similarities in these wild Karen encounters. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's watch this second video.
Didn't almost hit her.
I understand that. Just relax.
You're not finna sit up here.
He ran the stop sign.
Well, there is no stop sign. What are you talking about?
I understand that. Where you hit?
I wasn't, but I asked him to slow down, and he got out of his car and started harassing me. He put his car in park.
Right, because you're gonna yell at me and telling me I'm almost hit you, and I didn't.
But you didn't have to get out of your fucking car.
You didn't have to talk to me that way either, Karen.
You're a black man approaching a white woman.
First of all, you had your
See, I had to stop that video right there. She just showed her hand. She just showed her hand. Like, maybe she could have got away with this shit if she didn't label the race, or she didn't point that out. But as soon as she said that, you already know. Okay, you just showed your hand. Okay, Karen, you just showed your hand. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Because, like I said, maybe if she didn't say that, maybe it could have just been a coincidence. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it could have just been a coincidence. But you're a black man approaching a white woman. What does that have to do with anything? And once again, like I said, that's her about to play the victim. Like, all just because it's a black man approaching a white woman, you're the victim, or he's some type of threat, or some type of, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, you gotta start to notice. You gotta start to notice these patterns, okay? I'm starting to notice these patterns, and I wanted to bring this up too. It's a very good thing T.O. was recording this shit, because she would have definitely been playing the victim. She would have definitely tried to use, oh, you know, T.O., he's a former NFL player, he's a big guy, oh, I was scared for my life and shit like that. She would have played all of those cards, bro. Definitely. All right, let's check out this last video.
I've seen it, but this is firsthand.
And now he's on live.
Oh boy, and she's crying. Oh my God, this is real. This is real. This is real. Here you go. Here you go, sir. This is real. This is real. This is real. This is real. I've seen it, but I've never been a part of this. This is real life. And now she's crying. Her husband tried to tell her to go in the house, but no, she wanted to do the whole Karen thing. So I'm gonna be here with my camera to show everything. First of all, you need to stop that.
You were speeding through the neighborhood.
He was not. I was in the garage. You're lying now because I was sitting in the garage.
She said I was speed. First of all, I know what you're saying. No, I get you. I got you. No, this is real. This is real life in 2022. This is real life Karen stuff.
She crying.
I've never seen. I've seen it on TV. I've seen it on video, but I've never really been a part of something like this. This is unbelievable.
He shouted out my playlist, man. This is 2022. But nah, it's crazy. And you see, another part of the checklist, she just completed the full checklist, by the way. She crying. She's crying. She just completed the checklist, the full Karen checklist. Like, bro, she just completed the shit by crying and playing the victim. You already know, raising her voice. Oh, but you got out of your car. I'm watching that shit. I'm like, yo, this is prime Karen behavior, bro. And just like him, thank God, I can honestly say I've never been in that situation. I hope to God I never will be. But you never know, right? And like he said, T.O. said he's seen it on video and shit like that, but he's never seen it in real life. And it's like I said, it's another good thing he got his damn camera and started recording. She just completed the checklist. Thank you. Thank you, Karen. Thank you for this. You just completed the checklist. You completed all of my, you helped confirm all of my suspicions about Karens. You just completed that whole thing, bro. They're crying, they're making shit up, they're playing the victim because he's black and you're white. All of that. It's more, but that's the main three right there. The crying, they're making shit up, and using race as a factor for some reason, as if that's supposed to play a factor. Those are the three main Karen defense mechanisms. Oh my God, those are the three defense mechanisms. This is one last thing I wanted to bring up, because T.O. had brought it up how her husband was right there, and I'm like, yo, the husband probably had to get up, because you can see it's late at night. The husband had to get up out of his bed and watch his wife have a meltdown and shit like that right in front of him. He probably just wanted to, come on, baby, let's go back to sleep. Come on, I gotta go to work tomorrow. That's probably what was going through his head. And look, this is the one main thing that I guess women don't understand. But when you do shit like that, when you have those Karen meltdowns, you embarrass your husband. I know in the moment it probably don't register to you what you're doing. You're just having a Karen meltdown. But when you have this Karen meltdown, bro, you embarrassing the man that you're with, your husband. He probably had to get up. He's probably in his pajamas too, or whatever the hell he was wearing. Like, oh my God, I gotta go to work in the morning. I know that's what he was checking his watch the whole time. I know that was happening. And he had to go see his wife play the fool in front of the whole neighborhood, Real shit, man. So T.O. versus the Karen meltdown. Who y'all got? Whose side are you on? All right. But let me know what y'all think. If you made it to the end of the video, really appreciate it, man. Road to 5K subs, man. Thank you. More videos coming soon.